Hi everyone, Liev Sosa here. In this video, we talk about muscle mass. Isn't that what everybody wants? Well, let's start by saying that we have three types of muscles in our bodies. We have the skeletal muscle, which is associated with your skeleton, like your biceps and all muscles involved in movement and locomotion. We also have the cardiac muscle, which is specific type on its own, and digestive muscle, which is also present in the blood vessels, and we also call it the smooth muscle. It is important that you remember that it's not just the protein mass what matters when we are talking about muscle mass. It is also the water. Muscles are about 60% water, and that is why your muscle mass will be indirectly determined by your water mass and percentage. Muscles act like an engine when they are consuming energy. So, when we are walking or when we are working out, our muscles consume the energy, but they also store the energy. Your muscle mass increases the rate at which you burn fat, and your overall energy levels increase as well. Your muscle mass determines what we call the basal metabolic rate, and that is the energy consumed to keep your heart beating, your circulation moving, and your lungs breathing. So basically, when you accelerate this, then you accelerate just passive fat burning while we are doing basically nothing. So, bottom line, your basic metabolic rate is the energy that your cells use to keep you alive, is the minimum energy required for chemical functions that are happening when you are doing nothing voluntary or purposeful. When you are at rest, for example, breathing or digesting your food. In order to assess muscle mass fairly, we have to keep into account your age, your gender. Muscle mass is related to our testosterone levels, which is the male hormone. Males produce about 6 to 8 milligrams of testosterone in 24 hours, while females make about zero point 0.5 milligrams. And that's the reason why we have a very different mass composition in muscle and fat. So, if you're working out properly and your body is not responding accordingly, take a look at 5 questions to raise if you are not gaining proper muscle mass despite regular and intense workouts. Number one, the water factor. So, measure and assess your total body water, and if it is decreased, that may be the reason why someone may have issues gaining muscle mass and also producing energy. Number two, how many times and how intense are you training? Overtraining syndrome actually brings your muscle mass down. It makes your body achy and inflamed with low energy and low athletic performance. Number three, how is the quality of your sleep? When we sleep, we heal. And if we have a sleep disorder and we are working out at high intensity, that may not help build muscle mass. Number four, take a look at your diet and make sure that you actually meet the requirements for your carbohydrates, your fats, and proteins. And number five, have you tested your genes? If you're curious about what type of physical activity you should be doing, genomics test is something that we offer as a separate program. The saliva test will tell me if you actually are a sprinter versus a long resistant trainer, according to how your body copes with the stress induced by exercise. If you found this information useful, share it with your family and friends and book your appointment to see where your muscle mass is at. And thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.